Hi, I'm Nancy. Welcome to Mindful Yoga. Today, our theme is warriors, the warriors of yoga, warriors of energy, evolving warriors. You'll want a place to sit comfortably with a straight back at the beginning and an optional block for a knee down lunge twist. So have a seat now. Finding a place where you can be still, hips a little supported, the ability of the backbone to lift up, the sits bones like pillars on either side of the sacrum, lifting up through the spine, through the back of the crown slightly, relaxing down through shoulders, ribs and belly, pelvic floor, and the bottom of the feet. Bringing the attention to the breath and letting the awareness come down into the belly. Warriors of ancient times have often used this concentration center of the belly, hara in Japanese, H-A-R-A, hara. So letting your mind just sift down there now with the breath and the awareness. Bringing concentration into the hara. Drawing on that original life force that is thought to be located there. This place where we can give ourselves over to bigger causes. The energy of warriors. We are warriors, one and all. Infuriated warriors, righteous warriors, attacking warriors, injured warriors, confused warriors, retreating warriors. Warriors bathing in the river, warriors basking in the sun. Warriors with broken hearts. Warriors with hearts broken open. Warriors touching down to earth. Warriors reaching skyward. Warriors of peace. Warriors of love. Warriors who find ways through crossed swords. 4 or 5 more breaths here. Then we'll bring our hara, our belly, down against the mat and the earth as we come into a prone position, putting any props aside. Coming into a sphinx pose with forearms under shoulders, fingers wide, pulling back a bit through elbows and hands, letting go down with shoulder blades, belly onto earth, a little lift through the heart, the natural curves of the spine. Breathing into the hara. And a little stimulation for the vagus nerve, which can go 2 ways, either flight and freezing, or it can come into calm. Bring your eyes over to the left side of the eyes and turn the head towards the left shoulder. Come back through center, eyes turn over to the right, and chin goes towards right shoulder. One more time in each direction. Coming back through middle, as you come over to the left once again, let that turn ripple down through the spine, so that the spine just down to the waist has a bit of a bend in it. Hips are stable. Coming back through center, eyes go to the left, head to the left shoulder, and then that ripple down through the spine. Bringing one arm across the forearm under the shoulders. Let's make that the right arm, and the left leg bends up. Hand reaches whatever it can back there. Pulling down from the hip down through the knee, a half bow position. And then switching, left arm goes under the shoulders, perpendicular to the side of the mat, and catching something back there, maybe your clothes or foot. If you have the foot, push back with the foot. Half bow. Then letting that go. Chest goes down, both knees bend, hands come back. They might just yearn back, or they might catch clothes or feet, making a whole body bow ready to spring. And releasing down. Push back into a child's pose, forehead coming to the earth. Then springing up, arms wide, up onto knees, beginning to build strength for whatever battle you feel called upon to fight. Coming back down into child's, springing up, coming down, springing up. One more time. And coming down onto knees, tuck the toes back behind, stretch the feet just a bit. Hips can come to heels or maybe hover a bit above if that's too much for the feet or the knees or the hips, always adapting for your version of whatever we are doing. This is called hero pose. At first, the warrior definitely wants to be a hero. Then letting your hips go down to one side, legs to the other side. Bring the legs around. Hands come behind the thighs, just above the knees. Lean back on that soft tissue behind the sits bones. Toes come to the mat, opening through the chest, through the collarbone. So you're making somewhat of a V between the belly and the thighs. You might stay here, or feet might rise in front of you. Hands might come out from behind the thighs. Find your version here of up boat. Building core, building quads for 3, 2, and 1. And bring it down. Left knee bends, and that foot comes into the thigh, and the right leg reaches out. Right hand slides down that right leg, and this time we'll make a warrior kind of left arm with fingers straight and elbows bent, but still some opening through the side of the waist. Breathing once again into the hara. Releasing Switching sides, right foot comes in and left leg is extended, coming up and over, coming into that military version of this pose. Opening under the armpit, opening along the side of the waist, breathing in the hara. Releasing that, bringing legs in front and rolling back, come into an upside down squat. So this is similar to Happy Baby, but we're imagining we're doing a squat with the feet on the ceiling. Palms of hands come together, elbows are bent above the shoulders. If squat is difficult on the earth for you, it might be easier in the sky. Feeling the sacrum right against the earth. Then releasing that, rolling over into a fetal position and coming up. Bring the knees around, bring the right foot forward. And here's where you might want, no, this is not it. Okay, later for the block. We're coming into a long, low lunge. Right foot is forward and left foot is back. Of course, you could have two blocks right here if you would like, or you're on your fingers or your hands. Bring the heel back and forth, back behind there. Bringing some stimulation to the calf. Strength through the legs, strength through the lower belly. Extremely important to the steadiness and stability and strength of the soldier or the warrior. Then hop forward just a bit, hips rise, and hop that foot all the way forward to meet the other foot. Right foot goes back. Long, low lunge once again. Coming forward on the toes, heel coming back and forth. Feeling those lungs of the calf waking up. Then stepping forward, hips come a little higher. Spring that foot forward with the other one. Belly comes down onto thighs, arms are wide. Lift up with eyes and chest forward. We're going to pull prana here. So pulling in the energy from all around us to combine with the energy within us. We'll inhale, arms front, inhale, arms side, inhale up. That's one long inhale. And then bring the elbows back, pulling the fists pointing up, back, and knees bend. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Ha. Continue. Two more times. And then we become infuriated warriors, bringing our tiger claws to the tree to mark our territory. Fingers are bent. The space between the thumb and the forefinger is a little wider. And bringing it down the tree as you bend your knees. And then turning the other way. Again, pulling prana, front, side, up, ha, 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 your own pace, ha, Ha. 2 more times. Ha. Ha. And once again, the infuriated warrior tiger. One last time. And coming to our knees, bringing the hands out in front of us. Righteous warrior beats the earth, drumming. And bringing the heels back, the hips back onto the heel. We're going to become lions. So in lion, the arms reach out, the eyes are wide, the mouth is open with the tongue out, and a ha sound. Inhale. Ah. Ah. Eyes open. Ah. Ah. 2 more times. Ah. Ah. Then staying up if this is more comfortable, or bringing the hips back onto the heels. Bring the hands into fists that are pointing upwards. Elbows are bent along the body. The right hand can turn so that the back of the palm, back of the hand is up, and the left elbow goes back as the right hand punches forward. Coming back through center, left hand punches forward, right elbow comes back. Bring all your intention right onto that fist coming forward. Concentration. Determination. And willpower. Then bringing hands down on either side, one foot comes through, and rise up. We're going to come into, of course, warrior two. We have to do this. The warrior, the attacking warrior. Coming into your warrior two legs with one foot forward and one back, the heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Adapting as you need to. Closing the eyes for a moment. Letting the mind sift down into the hara once again. Feeling the feet solid against the earth. Earth chi rising up through the legs into the hara, combining with our original primal life force. Hands bring that up to the heart and stretch out, bring that energy into the world. Palms might flip up, shoulder blades come down a bit and then flip back. Looking through the eyes, looking from behind the eyes. Hands come to the heart, left hand behind right hand. Left hand pulls the string of a bow back, and the right hand pushes the wood of the bow forward. Some L shape between the forefinger and thumb of the front hand. And perhaps you let an arrow go. You name that arrow. Coming back through center. Opening the bow. And letting the arrow go. One last time. And bringing hands to the hips, just turning the feet and coming to warrior two on the other side. Once again, bringing the mind into the bottom of the feet, in touch with the earth, up the legs, coming into the hara, solid, strong. Hands bring that energy up into the heart and open out into the world. Breathing, concentration in the hara. Hands come to center. Left hand, right hand behind left hand. Right hand pulls the string and left hand pushes out on the bow. Letting your arrow go as you wish. Bring hands back to the hips, feet come pigeon-toed, toe heel inwards. Bring one hand to heart and one hand to belly. A break in the battle of the attacking warrior. Then we're coming to the front of the mat. Here's where you might want a block, completely optional. Inhale, arms up, forward fold. Bring the right foot forward and the left foot comes back, coming back into knee down lunge. Arms reach up. Right hand comes inside right foot. And it might just be fingertips or hand or on a block. Left arm reaches up, so we're in a twisted knee down lunge. But this is the injured warrior. So bringing it down, collapsing down. 2 more times, collapsing down. Collapsing down. Hands come around the foot. Bring that back foot forward, and the right foot goes back, left foot forward. Switching between knee down lunges, arms rise up. Left hand comes to block or mat inside the left foot. Right arm reaches up into a twist. Injured warrior. I'm bringing knees together, removing any props. Hands come wide and sink down into puppy. Heart and head coming towards the mat, and hips high. Bring the right hand back under the chest, under the armpit of the left arm, down onto the shoulder, the right shoulder, and the side of the head on the right. Injured warrior. Quiet, not knowing. Releasing that, bringing the left hand back underneath the right armpit and down on left shoulder and the side of the left of the head. Slowly releasing that, bringing hands back, tucking the toes, very slowly raising the knees, pushing down with the hands, slowly, slowly bringing the warrior up unsure of exactly what she or he is feeling right now. Feet are wide apart, slowly swaying from one foot to the other. Arms are limp. Perhaps a hand hovers beside the cheek. She goes side to side. Confused warrior. And coming through center, weight comes onto the left foot. The right heel is your anchor on the right with the toes raised. So that leg is extended just a bit. The hands come out wide, palms towards the walls, heels of the hand pushing towards the walls. Right hand comes down parallel with that right leg and the other arm up a bit. Retreating warrior. This warrior looks around, up and down, still a bit confused, and then settling into the retreat. Bring the hands back, straighten the knee. Once again, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Bringing the confusion to the heart, to the hara. And coming into retreating warrior on the other side, weight onto the right foot, left heel, left toes raised. Arms come wide, heels of hands pushing out. Left arm parallel with the extended leg, other hand up. The warrior looking back and forth. And settling into the retreat. And releasing down, coming up. Bring the weight into the left foot. Right foot just steps forward, toes a little bit out towards the corner of the room. This is warrior bathing in the river. A little swaying back and forth between the feet. Hands circling, feeling the surface of the water. One more time. Hands and feet come back. Left foot steps forward, beginning the swaying. Feeling the ripples of the river around you. One more time. Coming down on knees. Hands come down in front. Bringing the top of the head, the crown, down to the mat. And just rolling it around for a bit of a head massage here. Back and forth, a little bit to the sides. Option to continue that way or come up and come back to that. Or hands might come back behind in Yoga Mudra, fingers interlaced. Arms might stay against the body or rise up slightly or more as the crown comes down once again onto the mat, adapting this as you need to. And if arms are up, just a little bit of back and forth massage. And lifting the head, coming back with heels onto hips and heels meeting, feet coming out to the side. And we're going to come down into a lying position. The injured warrior coming down to earth. Just collapsing back, feeling the earth beneath you. Arms come wide, knees come bent over the hips, and slowly the knees go down on one side, lift up through center, and down to the other side, rolling across the back of the belly on the earth. The warrior is still alive. One more time on each side. Hugging legs in. Starting to move fingers and toes. Life beginning to flow once again. Letting legs come wide. Maybe you support your legs, letting the ankles circle and wake up. Option to also turn wrists at the same time. And gradually going in the opposite direction. Excuse me. And coming down, legs are extended as you're lying down. Arms come up overhead. Left hand and left foot come to the edge of the mat. Right ankle crosses over left ankle, and right hand takes the left wrist, becoming like a soft banana. Letting the side of the body wake up. Never fearing that the heart is vulnerable from the side here. Finding faith in the earth and the quiet. Releasing that, coming back through middle. Right foot goes to the outer mat. Right hand comes out. Left ankle crosses over right ankle, and left hand takes right wrist. Excuse my post-viral cough. And feel that opening, that coming alive on the side of the body. Releasing that, bringing soles of the feet together. Feet are wide, and hands can be where they're like. I'm bringing them back behind my head with elbows wide. Warrior basking in the sun. This beautiful moment after battle. after injury, body recovering in the water and the sun, becoming human once again. 2 more breaths, centering on the hara. And bringing the knees up. Give some rub behind the knees. Get the lymph moving a little bit here through this recovery. And the other, behind the other knee. And feet come down, rub up the inner thighs to the groin, either side of the pubic bone, just rubbing there on the lymph nodes. Getting the flow of life through the body, rubbing the fingers up the midline of the body, up the breastbone to the mid collarbone. Then bringing hand to opposite armpit, rubbing under there, lymph nodes. And other side. Rubbing from the armpit back along the collarbone. So rubbing on the collarbone in towards the center on both sides, and bringing forefingers just above the center bones of the collarbones, and there very gently rubbing. It's a very gentle reincorporation of the lymph into the bloodstream. Hands come to the belly, knees lean together. As warrior comes back, it's the warrior of the broken heart. Rolling over into a fetal position and just curling in on self, caring for that broken heart for a moment. Then pushing with hands coming up to a sitting position and extending legs out in front. If you want a blanket here, you're welcome to have it, either way. So legs are extended out in front. Bend the knees quite generously in front. At first, just letting self collapse over the knees. Just feeling the broken heart. Then extending legs out. Knees are still soft. Hands come down a little farther. Just coming forward with the chest now, coming towards the toes. A little lift in the heart. Then folding legs in. Bringing elbows and palms together. If they don't reach completely, that's fine. And beginning to open bit by bit. As the heart starts to break open. Wider, more open to the world around. And the spine begins to become part of this opening, then closing. Able to come in and open out. One last time. Hands come down to the thighs. Right ear goes over towards right shoulder. Little turn in the nose and chin upwards. Left arm comes out. Fingers spread wide. Bring the back of the hand to the back of the waist, drawing up from hip up through shoulder. Letting the heart open on that side. Releasing. Left ear to left shoulder, little turn. Right arm comes out and back. Lifting up through that side. Relaxing through the jaw and the hara. Beginning to open more widely to the world. Releasing that. Shoulders come up to the ears. Squeeze shoulder blades together and down around. Opening through chest and back behind the heart. One more time. Then push the hands together at the heart and solar plexus area. Bringing that pressure of the thumbs a little bit against the lower part of the breastbone. Pushing the palms together. And then letting them break open. Again, gradually. Hands becoming a little wider, coming back to push, feeling the pressure and opening. And the push and the opening and the push and the wide opening. Hands come back behind, lean back. The heels of the hands down and the fingers pointing forward. So hands behind the body, shoulder blades squeezing in towards each other. Hearts broken open, vulnerable. Then coming forward, uncrossing the legs, putting props aside, we're going to come into a camel pose. So we're on the knees. This could be done standing up as well. Hands, first of all, will be in front. So arms in front, fingers forward. It could be on the top of your feet or tucked toes, either one. Letting the whole body from knees through shoulders come back slightly and come up again to an upright position. This is just a small movement, preparing the body for this camel pose where our hearts are very open. One more time. Let hands come back behind, heels of hands at the top of the sacrum of the hips and fingers pointing down. Shoulder blades coming together. Staying stable from the knees up through the hips, glutes engage, opening from pubic bone up through collarbone, shoulder blades, tucking in, just coming back as much as is right for the body and is right for the heart. And then coming up, using some of those muscles we were training. Bringing hands back behind once again. Elbows come towards each other, glutes engage, opening through the heart. And coming back up slowly. We're going to come up to a standing position. And now we are warriors touching down to earth. So coming into mountain pose, feeling the feet firm below the hips, knees bend slightly, hands come down and scoop up earth chi. Bring it up, up the body, past belly, past heart, turning and bringing it back down to the belly. Once again, scooping up the earth chi, up to the heart, down to the belly, and this time rubbing the hands together, energy re-emerging, bringing the hands wide, hips come out in the back, forward fold, scoop up earth chi, come up the body and down to the belly. Once again, rubbing the hands together, feeling that energy come through arms and around to heart, opening up the hands to the sides, hips rise, hands come down and scoop up earth chi and bring it up and down to the belly. Bring the feet a little wider than hip width apart. Correction, we're going to start with feet together. Feet are together. Left foot steps out, arms sweep up to the side, to the left, sweep across. Here on the right, the front hand is higher with the palm up, and the back hand is lower with the palm down. That front hand sweeps across the earth, gathering earth chi, both arms come out to the side, hands come to sides and feet come together. Right foot steps out to the side, arms sweep up to the right, sweep across, front hand palm up, back hand palm down, sweeping up earth chi, wide, and everything back together. Left foot comes out, sweep up, come across, front hand is higher, back hand is lower, sweep across, and come together. And last time, left foot forward, sweep to the left, up to the right, sweeping earth chi, and bringing everything together. One breath here or two. Feet come a little wider than hip width apart. Feeling some bounce in the body, that connection with the earth, as if you could suck up that earth energy through that bubbling springs area just behind the balls of the feet in the middle of the foot, coming up through the leg, up into the belly and the kidney area. Arms come up behind and then come down in front, cooling the head, cooling the heart. Fists come down to the thighs. Suck up that earth energy from the feet and up through the legs as the hands rise up to the waist area. Hold for a moment, sucking up through pelvic floor, up through the back of the throat, and then palms are down as we return down to earth. Inhale up in the back, exhale down, palms are down, cooling head and heart. Fists to the thighs, sucking up earth energy, pelvic floor alive, perhaps some tightness up through the back of the throat. And then letting go what needs to be let go. And once again, up behind, down through head and heart, cooling, welcoming in earth chi, and letting go what is ready to let go. Bring the palms together. Feet are right under the hips. Palms are together with thumbs out perpendicular. Bring the tips of the thumbs to the third eye, imagining your connection with moon and stars and sun. And then turning the hands and pushing up, and coming back to the third eye, and pushing up. Warrior, yearning skyward. One more time. Hands come down to the sides. Hands come forward with palms up, sides of the hands together. Then turn the palms to meet. Elbows come in towards each other. And then the sides of the palms come together once again. Bring the hands up above the head. Palms come together. Elbows are wide. Opening up. And hands come down to the side. Once again, hands come forward, receiving from the heavens. Palms come together and then fan out as elbows come together, sides of palms together. Palms together, up over the head, elbows wide, opening up and down to the side. And one last time, receiving, hiding the face, coming into the cosmos, opening up and coming down. Feet come a little wider than hip width apart, arms cross, cross swords, open up and come down. Cross swords, uncrossing, opening. Warrior of peace, warrior of love. Two more times. And coming into a Shiva dance here. Bring the weight into the right foot. The right hand is palm open to the left vertically, and the left hand is below it with palm open to the right. Weight is in the right foot. The left foot comes back behind in a kind of curtsy, and the front knee is a little bent. Then switching the hands, left foot on top, left hand on top, weight into the left foot, right foot comes behind. And at your own pace, just going back and forth between these positions of dancing, of joy, of peace in the world. And coming back through center, crossing your arms, fingers are extended in crossed swords. Once again, bringing the weight into the left foot, right foot comes behind. You can stay here, or you can bring that foot around and bring the ankle up onto the thigh just above the knee in a Shiva balance. So just finding what is right for you here. And then coming into the other side in whatever version. Warrior finding the way through crossed swords. And bringing feet down, Opening up for a moment, bringing the hands down. We're going to end with peaceful warrior. One foot is forward, one foot back. Opening the arms, opening the heart, opening the palms. A position of coming peacefully, of welcoming whatever comes, finding a way. Mind in the hara. Bringing hands to the hips, feet come together, other foot comes back, glute engaged on that back leg, opening up once again into the peaceful, loving, vulnerable warrior. Ready to respond with intelligence and grace in whatever situation. Hands come to the hips, feet come together. Coming down into a lying position for just a moment, bringing ourselves back down to earth. Letting the back of the heart relax down. The sacrum, belly, letting its weight come down into the belly of the earth. Calves soft, bottom of feet soft. Palms, fingers slightly curved. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth at ease. Relaxing into the very warrior that you want to be. Feel free to stay here and relax. If you're coming back into your day, rolling over on the side and lifting up. Hands coming to the heart. We are warriors, one and all, strong. May we touch earth, yearn skyward, and find ways through crossed swords. Namaste.